In today's video, I am going to teach you how to perform a Pearson correlation test in Excel. Before you begin, make sure you already have your data organized in Excel. A correlation test compares two variables and helps you understand how closely they move together. In this example, you will use a simple range of cells so you can clearly see the output table that Excel generates. Now, start by opening the Excel file you want to work with. Once you are ready, look at the top of the Excel window. You will see a set of tabs across the ribbon. Click the Data tab. This is the section of Excel where you can find tools for analysis, calculations, and structured workflows, including correlation. After you click the Data tab, take a moment to scan the ribbon for the analysis tools. On the far right side, look for a command named Data Analysis. Click Data Analysis. If you do not see it immediately, it may be farther to the right, but it is typically located near the end of the ribbon options. This menu is where Excel keeps its built-in statistical tools. Next, after the Data Analysis window opens, you will see a list of available analysis options. In that list, select Correlation. This is the option that tells Excel to compute the correlation coefficients using the Pearson method, which is the common form of correlation used for numerical data. Once correlation is highlighted, click OK to proceed to the next screen. Now you are ready to set up the correlation calculation. In the new Correlation Settings window, you will see an Input Range box. Click inside the Input Range box. Then, highlight the cells that contain your data. In the instructions you are following, you will highlight cells A1 to B6. As you do this, Excel will automatically populate the Input Range field with the selected cell range. This step matters because the correlation will only analyze the cells you include, so you want to ensure the entire data set is selected correctly. While the input range is set, pay close attention to the next option in the correlation settings. You will see a checkbox labeled Labels in first row. Check this box. This tells Excel that the first row of your selected range contains column headings or labels, not numerical values. Setting this correctly helps Excel avoid treating header text as data, which could otherwise cause errors or misleading results. Next, you need to decide where Excel should place the results. Look for the option to select an output location. In the instructions, you will choose New Worksheet Ply, then click OK to generate the table. Choosing a new worksheet output is helpful because it keeps your original data unchanged and places the correlation results in a clean, separate area where you can review them easily. After you click OK, Excel will create a new worksheet and display the correlation table. This table shows correlation coefficients for the variables you selected. Each coefficient indicates the strength and direction of the relationship between the variables in your dataset. You can now review the values to interpret the correlations as part of your analysis. At this point, you have completed the main task. You ran a Pearson correlation test using Excel's correlation tool. Take a moment to look at the layout of the output on the new sheet. You should see a matrix-style table, with each variable compared against the others. The diagonal values typically represent correlations of a variable with itself, which are normally perfect and serve as a reference point for the rest of the results. And that is all there is to it. That covers everything you need to know to perform a Pearson correlation test in Excel using the Data Analysis tool.